Over the years, we have tested so many blogging tools, but the truth is most of them are not even worth it. But we have narrowed things down to our 5 must-have tools for our blogs that help us save time but grow fast. So if you want to save time and grow your blog, stay tuned.
We're the Branding Fix, 2 solo bloggers who teamed up to future-proof our blogs and social media in the age of AI. We are documenting everything, our wins, our fails, and all the tools that move the needle. So today we're going to be sharing the 5 tools that we can live without and how you can use them too.
More importantly, we'll take you behind the scenes and share with you the hacks that work for us. But let us know in the comments, what is your must-have blogging tool? What is the tool you can't live without? But also, what are the tools that really help you save time and grow your blogs? Let us know in the comments. Our first tool is Canva. I use it daily. It helps me with my social media posts. It helps me with my blog assets, like my blog header, my Pinterest graphics. It also helps me transform things for other platforms that I'm posting on. We use it to create our thumbnails for YouTube here. So yes, it's fair to say Canva is a big part of our content creation lives. It helps me save time and grow my blog because I am able to set templates on the back end. So I have a specific template for the blog, for Instagram, for Facebook, and other platforms like Pinterest. And it allows me to duplicate it and swap out colors from my brand kit fast. So I set up a brand kit on Canva. So it has my colors, it has my fonts, it has my elements. So I am able to switch something out or create something new in seconds. So hands down, Canva has been a huge part in helping me grow my blog, solidify my brand on socials, but also do it really fast.
I absolutely agree. And actually, as a designer myself, having used Photoshop for decades, Canva is so easy that I find myself not wanting to even open my Photoshop and just using Canva. So it's beginner friendly, but also for pros as well. Now, the next tool is Notion. And I know what you're probably thinking. Everybody talks about Notion, and sometimes just the word Notion can make you feel overwhelmed, but it is such a game changer tool for when you're trying to have all your content ideas in one place. I used to use all kinds of different tools. I used Paper before. I also use Airtable, Asana, so many other different digital tools, and Notion is by far the best. And the reason for that is the fact that not only can you have that content calendar, so yes, you have, your structure of dates and what you're posting when, but it also has a whole page attached to each one of those things where you can dump all of your scripts, your ideas, your brainstorming. And I think that that is the game changer, because before in the past, when I would set up, for example, an Airtable calendar, I would then need Google Docs, for example, to write out, brainstorm every single blog post or every single idea. So having everything in one place in Notion is just such a game changer. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Yes, you can get certain fancier templates, but in my opinion, keep it simple. Just have one simple database that it's your content calendar. Just start putting things in dates, start having some ideas that then you can allocate a date for, and just, go easy into it. Don't overcomplicate it. Anytime you're overcomplicating your content calendar and your content planning, you're just adding a task that you don't need in your system.
Now, everything I know about Notion, I learned from Francesca, because I have tried using digital tools in the past for my content planning, and I've been incredibly overwhelmed. So as a newbie, as a beginner, okay, Notion is very friendly, user-friendly, especially for us folks who love our pen and paper, but we're collaborating with other people. We want to add notes. We want to see a calendar that's clean and clear. Notion is the best choice, I feel, because I have been on the struggle bus with these other digital planners. Now, the third tool is ManyChats. I have been using ManyChats on Instagram, and it has been a game changer for me, both in delivering value to readers, but also just allowing me to breathe. Because the thing is, ManyChats is not spammy. It's actual automation that your readers and people scrolling on social media have stopped and said, hey, I want this that you're sharing. And they comment a trigger word, and through automation, they're automatically delivered what they're asking for in their DMs. So for example, if you have a recipe or a list on your blog, or just maybe a blog post with 3 hacks that have helped you to do something, you can create a post on social media. You can set up ManyChats to say, every time someone comments recipe, it automatically DMs the recipe, or tool, you automatically send them a link to the tool, which drives traffic to your blog and of course increases your revenue. So ManyChat has been helpful because I can personalize it. So that way you're able to have real conversations with your audience, you're able to deliver them value, but also it's a really great way to see what your audience is interested in, because sometimes I'll look at certain posts and say, oh wow, this one did really well. It has hundreds of requests for that link or that tool, and others not so much. You can also set up triggers like a survey to find out what people are interested in, so you can create content around that too. So I think it's really helpful. It's a fun automation tool that allows you to connect with your audience even when you're sleeping. And and it drives traffic to your blog, so it helps to grow your audience, it grows your views, and of course your revenue.
I love it, and I'm actually the baby user here of ManyChats. Victoria is the powerhouse, but I really love also the fact that if you have something older, an older post that you had an automation for, and now that Instagram has all the SEO and the search on it, that older post can now start getting traffic, and you don't have to worry about sending stuff. It's already going to do that while you sleep and as soon as it takes off. So I really love that function as well. Now, our next tool that I cannot live without is Descript, and that is basically for all the video and audio editing. I used to use all the other tools. I mean, I've used Audacity, I've used Final Cut Pro, Adobe Premiere, like I've used all of them. And especially video editing was so time consuming. I used to dread having to film videos only because it would take 5 hours to edit a video in Premiere or Final Cut Pro. So I actually didn't want to make videos and make content because it was so time consuming. It was such a pressure. And finally, when I discovered Descript and the fact that it's a text-based editor, now I know that there are tools now, other tools that use text-based, but this is by far the easiest and the best that I have tried, comparing it to everything else out there on the market that is text-based. So I still highly swear by it, but not only the fact that it's text-based, so you're going to edit really fast, it also allows you to have certain templates, so they call them layouts, and once you set up those layouts, it just is one simple click, and it applies that to the piece of video that you have selected, and that saves you so much time in having to format things that it is just the biggest game changer. Plus, you also have the capacity to take pieces of a long-form video that you're editing, send that off to a new composition, which is just another file basically within your project, and then turn that into a short, automatically generate captions and all of these things. So you can do so much with it. It will save you so much time. You can set up notes and comments, highlight things, all kinds of stuff within that software. So I think if you are doing any kind of video and audio in your content plan, Descript is an absolute must. I think out of all the tools that we have discussed here today, it is the one that's going to save you the most time.
Descript is another one of those tools I was afraid to use. Our mutual friend Laura was the one who introduced me to Descript, and she was convinced this is going to help you save time. I was afraid, but I took the plunge, and I have to say it has helped me immensely with audio only, but also video content too. So again, it is user friendly. Just take the plunge. Tool 5 is CapCut. Now, again, this is another one of those tools I was wary of using. CapCut in the beginning seemed very complicated, but the truth is, again, just download the app, play around with it, and eventually it will become second nature. My favorite thing about CapCut is the automated transcript so that it can put captions up on screen. I really love that because the truth is, you only have to do a little editing in there. It might misspell a thing or two, but for the most part, I would say 95% is accurate. I also love that it comes with pre-built templates, though I will say you don't have to go down the template rabbit hole if you don't want to. I highly actually recommend keeping things simple because that is the era of content creation I am going in right now. So I'm not too focused on a whole bunch of different transitions and effects, but instead it's a great way for me to import my video, speed it up if I need to, get automatic captioning done, and from time to time doing a green screen or two. I also think CapCut is a great way to batch your content as well. So you can just spend one day, 1 hour recording multiple 1 or 2 minute videos, throw it all into CapCut, and you're able to have a week's worth of content in under an hour. It is also perfect for vloggers or storytelling shorts where you're including multiple clips from different videos over time. It allows you to just splice things together super easy and fast. And the best part about this tool, you can do everything from your phone. So you don't need to have your laptop always. You can actually create content on the go, and it's super convenient and again, fast.
And you know what I was just saying about that text-based editing before about Descript? Well, you can also do that in CapCut. You can just pull up the transcript, remove things from it, and it will just be really easy to edit without having to do too much to it as well. So I really love it too. So those are basically the 5 tools that we cannot live without right now in our blogging and content creation social media journey. Let us know in the comments which one of these have you tried before and which one maybe you're going to try from this video. Also, what is your favorite tool? And if there are any that you have questions on and you want us to do a review, maybe we've already tried it, let us know in the comments as well, and we'll work on that for you.
Now, if you haven't already, now's a great time to like the video, but also subscribe, because in our next video, we will be sharing everything we would do now if we were starting our blogs from scratch. I know there is a lot of anxiety because of AI, but it's very much still possible to start a brand new blog from scratch today and get your blog monetized and earn income from it. So be sure to check out that video, and until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.